Good morning, welcome to Upper Body Monday. Good morning, welcome to Upper Body Monday. Morning Frank, morning Caroline. We're just going to get ourselves started by just warming ourselves up.
Morning.
Morning. Morning Corey. Oh, give him a minute. The audio's not connected yet. Good morning, Corey.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
Fine, thanks.
Excellent. Okay, we're just having a bit of a warm up. That's it. We're into some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Get those big joints moving. Let the synovial fluid flowing. That's it. Nice big movements. Back into this jogging on the spot. While we're jogging on the spot, I'm going to get Sarah some weights ready. Okay. Right, we'll just kick those out. Get ourselves ready. Right. So this morning we're going to do 5 exercises specifically looking at our upper body. Mainly, we're going to look at our chest, so our pectoral muscles. So those are the big fan-shaped muscles, start off our sternum, going out towards our arm. You can usually feel them just underneath your armpits and use to pull your arms in towards your body, or use of pushing things away from your body. The other set of muscles we're going to use is our medial delts. So those are the muscle that runs across the top of our shoulders and allow us to raise our shoulders out to the side. So those are the 2 sets of muscles we're going to be using this morning mainly. Morning, Mark. So the first exercise we want to do, I'd like you to find a bit of space against the wall. We're just going to do some wall press-ups. Do it here, not a lot of space against the floor. And we're going to bring ourselves in towards the wall and squeeze the chest to push the wall away. So I want us to feel that kind of motion as we're kind of coming ourselves in towards the wall. We really squeeze the chest to push that wall away. We feel that squeeze across the entirety of our chest. So all the way in and squeeze to push it away. And all I want us to do with that is just to get used to that feeling of squeezing our chest. From there, we're going to bring it down to a normal press up. So into a press up position, our hands underneath our shoulders, our legs out straight. We're going to do exactly the same motion. So down towards the floor and squeeze our chest to push the floor away. If you find you're struggling with this, then just go onto your knees and do a box press up all the way down to the floor and squeeze your chest to push the floor away. Again, if you can do a number of them without going to your knees, but then you want to go to your knees for the final few because you can't do it any further, that's perfectly okay. Remember, failure is a good thing, really good thing. Right, from there, we're going to grab some weights or bands. We're going to go sit down. We're going to do some seated shoulder presses. So palms facing straight forwards, hands down by your shoulders, and you're going to drive the arms up into the air by squeezing your medial delts and slowly bring them down so the weights or your hands are roughly touching your shoulders again. And repeat again, all the way up to the ceiling and all the way down to the side. Try and keep those weights in line with your body so they're not going too far in front or behind, just nicely in line with your body. All the way up, all the way down. From there, we're going to stand up and we're going to do the last 2 exercises. The first one's going to be our lateral raises. So bringing the arms up to the side, up to shoulder height, and slowly bring them back down. Again, concentrate on feeling squeezing your shoulders. And if you look at that from the side, slight tip in the weights. So the thumb, your little finger's higher than your thumb. All the way up, all the way down. And our final exercise, into bent over rear delt flies. Slight bend in the elbows is okay. And what we're going to do Just raise your arms so you feel your rear delts, your posterior delts squeeze. As soon as you start to feel your shoulder blades move, you need to stop and then bring it back down again. So it's quite a small movement. It's not a very big movement. It's just enough to be able to engage just those rear delts. And again, from the side, in that bend down position, just engaging them. Okay, any questions? No? All good. Right, let's make a start then with set number 1. So we're going to do 10 reps set number 1, 10 for 2, 12 for 3, and 15 for 4. So find yourself a space against the wall. You want to be fairly upright for this first set. And what I'd like you to do is just be able to push that wall away by squeezing your chest. Just getting used to that feeling. We'll start 10 of these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there onto the ground as we go for some normal push-ups. Remembering hands underneath your shoulders. Really concentrate on that feeling of squeezing your chest. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're going to grab hold of our weights. I'm going to sit position. We'll go into our shoulder press. Okay. So remembering, driving our arms all the way into the air and slowly bringing them back down, trying to keep them in line with our body. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're going to stand up as we go into lateral raises. So raising our arms to the sides of our body. We'll start these in 3, 2, 2 and a bit, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there into our bend down position as we're going to rear delt flies. Remembering, as soon as you start to feel your shoulder blades move, you need to stop that movement and bring it back down. It's all about connecting with those rear delts, those posterior delts. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop the weights down. have a break, grab a drink. I remember to put the timer on. Fantastic. Okay. How was everyone's weekend? I saw your message about going for a run over the weekend. Mark, that was good. 20k down the Thames.
Yeah, it was really lovely. Cold, but just really bright and sunny. Yeah,
Nice one.
nice. Yeah.
Excellent.
You got out for one as well, by the look of it.
I did 3, so I was trying to do 3
Wow.
over the entire week, but the week's just been a bit crazy, so I had to do them all Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
So I think I did about 1/10 of what you did.
Doesn't matter, does it?
Well, that's it. Runs a run, it's a start, isn't it? So yeah, see how we get on with that. What about yourself, Corey? How's your weekend been?
Good. Yeah, I was in a network vortex there in the Vosges in France, where there's like not much cell phone and Wi-Fi and all that. So it was really nice actually to disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do much exercise, so I'm getting back into it. But I actually have to run the half marathon on Sunday, so I'm do a big run today, I think, and then calm down, rest my legs.
Nice one. Well, to get you back into exercise, we've got set number 2.
Let's do it.
So let's do it, yeah. 10 reps. So again, looking at connection, really start to focus on that pectoral muscle. So feel that pectoral muscle squeeze and feel it stretch as you're kind of pulling your body in towards the wall and squeeze as you're pushing the wall away. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2. Use side bench. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So from there, you can keep an open mind and our connection on our chest and our pectorals. We're going to move into press-ups. So hands under your shoulders. As you're going down, feel those pectorals stretch. And then as you're coming back up, squeeze them, feel them really squeeze. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Right, from there, we'll move onto our bench, onto our chair. I'll step our stool, what we've got available. I'm going to change our focus now to our medial delts. So that's those muscles on top of your shoulder. So as you're kind of driving your arms into the air, feel them squeeze. And you start to bring them back down, especially as you get your hands down towards your shoulders again. Feel them stretch. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up. As we go for our our lateral raises. Exactly the same muscle, exactly the same motion. So we're going to feel it squeeze as we're raising our shoulders up, our arms up to our shoulders, sorry, and feel it stretch as bringing our arms back down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there into a bent over position, I'm going to rear delt flies. And we'll start these, and again, concentrate on your posterior delt. So that's a very small muscle, but it's that one that moves just before your shoulder blades do. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, put the weights down, have a break, grab a drink. Remember to put the timer on. Being in a Wi-Fi free zone sounds like a good idea.
Quite nice.
Yeah.
Makes you realize how addicted you are to gadgets.
Yeah, when I do some of the presentations and stuff, I do a thing about saying, this thing just kind of lives with you and it's amazing. You can do so many things with it. You can take photos, you can edit, you can send texts to people, you can send emails, you can go shopping on it, you can take videos, watch movies, listen to music. You can even use it as a phone. I don't know if you remember doing that. And then I usually say to them, but the thing is, just stick your arm out, just that arm's length with the phone in your hand. But the more you kind of hold on to this kind of thing, what you do with it, the more it takes a toll. And at first, it doesn't feel like much. But eventually, you've got people with their arms out for the best part of like 2 or 3 minutes. Your arm starts to ache a little bit, doesn't it? So you need to put it down and de-stress for a bit. And it's just a nice little practical example for people about how much stress this thing can cause.
Or the neck,
Oh yeah. Well, that's why a lot of the exercises we do, especially when we start looking at things like back, we start pulling our backs down or doing very, very beneficial. Yeah. Speaking of beneficial things, set number 3. On this one, we're going to look at tempo. I'm also going to make a couple of small fine adjustments. So when you're on the wall, I want you to just take a step backwards so that you feel you're leaning more against the wall. When you're concentrating your tempo, so as you're going in towards the wall, I want you to slow the motion down. Spend the time feeling the muscle stretch. And as you get to the wall, really apply a lot of power as you squeeze your chest and push your body away from it as fast as you can. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And from there, back to the ground. As we go back into press ups on the ground. Exactly the same again. So as we're going down, nice slow motion. Feel that stretch across your chest. And as you get towards the ground, really squeeze your chest, apply some power and push the ground away. And we'll start this in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Going back to our seat, chair, bench, stool that we've got. Let's go into our overhead press, shoulder press. Same speed. So as we're going to go against gravity, push up really quickly. And really let it slow down as you go into the stretch, fighting against gravity. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm now going to stand up and go back into our lateral raises. Same again, fast on the way up, slow on the way back down. Fight against gravity. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, into our bent over position. It's going to rear delt flies. Exactly the same movements we've just done. Fast on the way up, slow on the way down. But just be mindful of when you start moving your shoulder blades, because you want to stop just before then. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, pop weights down. Have a break, grab a drink. Oh.
I was enjoying watching the cat, but she's gone.
She keeps coming back and forth. She must have heard what you said last week, you see. Looking for the attention again. Oh. We had Ruby decided she was going to sleep in our bed last night, and God, she was up and down, up and down. Don't think about any sleep. It's fine. Oh, I think you're on mute, Frank. Whatever amazing things you were saying, we missed it.
The cat pressed the mute button.
Oh, which surprised me. So that's the bane of a speaker's life. You're on mute. However, what isn't is set number 4. So this time I'm going to bring everything together. So the form, so we're doing good form, feeling in our muscles, so we're actually connecting with them and getting that tempo and rhythm right. So we're going to start against the wall again. Remember, this is all about making sure we've got that connection correct. I want you now to take another step away, so it feels like if you weren't leaning against the wall, you would just fall over. So you've definitely got lots of position in the wall. Make sure your hands are roughly about shoulder height and roughly shoulder width in front of you. I'm going to do 15 reps, starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Moving down to the ground. Let's do some normal everyday press ups. Hands stacked underneath our shoulders. Remember, good form, good tempo, good muscle connection with your pecs. We're going to go for 15 of these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And from there, onto our bench, or chair, step, stool, whatever you've got available. As we go into our shoulder press. 15 of these. Good connection with your shoulders. Feel that squeeze. Fast on the way up, slow on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Standing straight, move into lateral raises. Same again, feel that squeeze across your medial delts and feel it stretching as it comes back down, fighting against gravity. Fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Arms to shoulder height. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, last exercise of this morning into our rear delts. So same again, feeling those rear delts, feel them squeeze, feel them stretch. Get the tempo right, fast on the way up, slow on the way down, and work with that form. Make sure you're moving up until the point where your shoulder blades start to move. And start 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pop the weights down, grab a drink. And that is the end of our upper body session for today. So a completely normal week this week. So hopefully see you guys tomorrow for lower body, and Wednesday is core, Thursday upper body, and Friday is lower body again. Whatever happens, have an absolutely super day today. Find something amazing in every single day and every single thing that you do, and really enjoy it. And until then, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Martin.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Martin.
Bye-bye for now.